This video might offend some people, by the way. Hi. Okay, so this is going to be a video on LGBTQ. You can tell by the title. So I wanted to talk about my personal take on this as a Christian. Well, Christian. Eyeshadow. So, first thing I want to talk about is children's cartoon. Very good thing for kids to learn colors, numbers, all that. But most of them is just for entertainment. And a lot of you guys probably did grow up with children's cartoons. But the thing is that nowadays they've been pushing gay algorithms and all that stuff onto kids' channels. And is that a problem with me? No, but is it a problem with some adults? Yeah. And the thing is that if you had like Christianity on a kids show, it wouldn't be that bad because it's Christianity, and a lot of the morals is about loving each other. It's not about sexuality. Yes, I do know the LGBTQ community is not only about sexuality, just that it's also about finding out where you're in, what gender identity you are and stuff, but that's what I meant for bisexuality. You shouldn't really talk about LGBTQ to any kids, to be honest, because mostly about like LGBTQ, about the community, it's like finding out about your sexuality, and I don't think you should be talking about that to children. That's pretty perverted, in my opinion. I just feel like it's kind of weird, in my personal opinion. Probably not yours. I just really think that back in the day, the cartoons used to teach us about, history, colors, numbers. Most of them were just entertainment. But nowadays, they're just it's been modernized into just gay stuff. And I don't know your opinion. In my opinion, it's not that good. Because, we shouldn't have children thinking about this at a very young age. It's not a very good thing to, make your children doubt about their sexuality when they're... Honestly, I just feel like... No hate towards the LGBTQ community, though. Just that we might need to calm down on that one. Transgenderism. The real thing is... I think it's kind of weird because, a woman goes through period cramps, puberty, all that type of stuff, and it's probably pain in the ass for her. And it's just unfair when a man who hasn't went through any of that, just ooh, I'm a woman. Yeah, I put on makeup. Women go through all that stuff, and it's not a pretty thing to go. But it's the same for women. Us men go through depression, puberty too. We go through a lot of stuff. I don't know how to name it because not a lot of people talk about men's struggles. Alright, but anyways, like I was saying, it's not fair for a woman to just say that they're a man after not going through any struggles. But I don't really see much trans women that become a man. I only see trans men that become women or already have crappy eyeliner and stuff. I thought my eyeliner was bad. I just feel personally it's a weird thing. It's just mockery against the other gender. That's why I always... If you're trans, that's pretty cool. But I'm not trying to offend you or anything. I just think it's kind of weird. Same how you would think it's weird for me to be Christian and listen to metal music where you don't even understand what you're saying. I said a bunch of times, Christian. I just feel like the Christian hate has not been talked about enough. Cause like my For You page kind of sucks now. It used to just be like dinosaurs talking about the gospel or like some random Pantera moment from like the 90s, and now all it is just yeah.
I just think, yeah, these Christians cannot respond to this because they do not know what they were like reacting to homophobic TikToks and stuff.
And yeah, it's kind of weird. But a lot of the videos I do get on my recommendation are like mocking Christianity, which is kind of sad. But like I was saying, I feel like the westernized the westernized Christianity is like messed up. It's not what Christianity really is. It's a sad thing because like it's like overhated, to say the least. Because a lot of the times the people that are saying this stuff don't know anything about Christianity. I remember debating atheists. We're getting off topic. Atheism is a video for another time, but like I was saying, not every Christian, like Christians get hated on by gay people because they think we're homophobic. Personally, I have a lot of gay friends. Yeah, like most of my friends are gay. It's not really a bad thing, but yeah, a lot of my friends are gay, lesbian. I don't know. It's like a whole entire different universe, whole entire multiverse. I respect them for their beliefs. They respect me for my beliefs, and we're all friends in the end. But like, there are Christians that are very rude to gay people. They say like Jesus doesn't love you. Yeah, you're gonna burn in hell. That's not very nice, in my opinion. As a Christian, spreading love is the best thing to do, and we shouldn't act rude towards other people, be disrespectful just because they think differently. But that doesn't mean that the side that got bullied should bully back the other side. No, I know there are bad Christians. There's bigoted Christians, but there's also kind Christians. And like, yeah, most of the bigoted Christians aren't Christians. But the next thing is that there's also bigoted gay people, and it's kind of sad. There's a lot of them too. A lot of ignorant ones that don't really, they just hate for some strange reason. Not every Christian is homophobic. We're not actually homophobic in any way. It's like, cause like I can tell you, I love LGBTQ people. Just that I don't support them. It's the same. My friend probably like, if I have a friend that's like Muslim, I love him, but I don't support his religion. So it's kind of weird. But like, we shouldn't fight or get at each other's necks, like how the gay and the LGBTQ and the Christian community. So yeah, there we aren't homophobic. We just think a little differently, how you guys would say. We have our own beliefs, same as you guys, but we're not homophobic. We love you guys. Jesus loves you guys. Jesus loves you more than we could love you because his love is like crazy. Don't listen to the guys that say that Jesus doesn't love you because Jesus loves everyone. And it's kind of sad. I can't say that anymore because apparently it's an offense. Which is kind of weird because like I can bet you some guy would walk outside, tell someone that a fictional like Minnie Mouse or like, hey, Minnie Mouse loves you, and the guy's like, and he's like has a chuckle. But some people are actually like, they're like, dude, that's my idol. I love Minnie Mouse. Thank you so much. But if we say like Jesus loves you, they take it like as an offense for some strange reason. I don't get why, but like they just take it as an offense. They say like, no, that's very offensive. You shouldn't say stuff like that. Like I don't know how it's offensive. It's saying that someone loves you. I don't know. This world doesn't want to be loved, which is pretty sad. This world is corrupted a lot, as you can tell. We got people worshiping. You know, we got people voting for pedophiles. People defending pedophiles. MAGA sucks. And we got like Nazis back in action. The ice people, those are Nazis, yeah. Bet you haven't heard of like I forgot what's called, the butterfly room. I'll put it when I'm editing this video. the sensitive situation with LGBTQ. Now, this might get offensive for some people, but I'm just speaking what I want to say and what I think is like, and what my opinion on my personal hot take. That a lot of you guys are very sensitive, and it's kind of sad because we got all these people, worshiping, praising pride, LGBTQ, all that stuff. But as soon as one person disagrees, all of like a big amount of the community just storms in on that guy, hating on that guy, and it's just sad, you know. And there's this guy I watched on Instagram. He used to be trans. He like had all the surgery so he could become a woman. Like the LGBTQ community loved him, but like he found God and he became a man again. I forgot his name. I'll put it when while I'm editing. But like he like they like he changed his gender and followed God. Then they're like the whole entire community just started ravaging at him. They're at his throat. They're like, oh, like man, you should have been a woman. And the thing is that like most people in this world, especially with communities, they will only love you if you agree with them. Personally, as a Christian, I still love you even if you don't agree with me, cause you know it's a commandment. But the problem is that like most communities don't give you that love. They want you to agree with them, or they just hate you forever. Yeah, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty twisted. Yeah. The LGBTQ does have a big like problem. If they say like one wrong thing, they like get extremely like mad. Like their face turns red. They get ready to fight. They roll up their sleeves and stuff. They're just like angry and stuff. They want to punch you. They want to kill you. It's not very good. But yeah, a lot of you guys are sensitive as hell, which is pretty bad. So yeah, that's all I pretty much got for today. I love you guys. God bless.